Each time, press a button.
Put it on a timer.
That will be enough. Yeah, just the random number until it's different than the actual level, and then goes to the random new level. And 14, I hope. Oh, we can show how. This is automation.
Automation. That is automation.
It's an HMI interface.
The ultimate HMI interface.
So when you get your Arduino or Pi in, how does it know what floor it's on?
Excuse me?
How does it know what floor it's on when you get the Arduino in it? Ultrasonic.
No, I am using an ultrasonic. I made a couple of holes here for the ultrasonic sensor and put a flame here. It was working with the Raspberry Pi already. I showed it last time. But the Raspberry Pi, you need a terminal and run the program as I did it, as the program. There is a way to make the program just start when you turn on the Raspberry Pi in the config something, but I am not agile with that. Then I just put an Arduino on with a motor driver.
Raspberry Pi is a little overkill for it anyway.
No, but if it was still mounted, I will use it. But I need to put again all the parts together and try to figure out how to start the program in the config in init something.
Yeah.
I will go straight with something that I really know how to do it fast.
Cool.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
Here there is an Arduino Nano with a, I don't remember the driver. I think that is a easy driver from Sparkphone. What's the name of the driver they made?
Yeah.
Easy driver.
Howdy.
Hi. No, I am using these small drivers that use the CNC machines, steam motor driver, the small ones.
Oh, to make the head move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reset. This is the painting program.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do the introductions. I'm Jim, club president. My Smog, if you say introduce yourself and do a short blurb about anything you're doing with this week. This is my motorcycle headlamp that I'm using to spot the cars at the end of the driveway. At night they're dark, so now I can capture each car that goes by. This is going to help me and possibly aim it out. I got two. Aim one out back at the deer or coyotes to keep them disinterested. And this is a photocell for coyote sensor, dusk to dawn photocell. These are nice, 120 volt, probably like an amp. I'm doing LED, so it's not that big a deal. They work great. This is my third one. And that's it. Vicente.
Give me the There's something to sign who is next.
Yeah, you have the token.
The token, yeah. Vicente, I like electronics and firmware and this kind of things.
Vicente's going to be doing the mini maker thing.
Yeah, I
Gonna
will
have
show
some
this
stuff there.
couple of things.
These
Well, I
items.
put somewhere there in the table, right?
Yeah, we're going to do that.
This week I was very busy with the taxes thing, having fun.
So Ruby's
Maybe tomorrow I will put this together. It will be easy, it's no problem. And then we'll go Saturday then.
Yeah.
Well,
He'll come back. We'll come back to him as when we're finished doing our little short ditties. We'll come back to the meeting topic and talk about
I'm talking about that.
the mini maker.
Leroy?
I'm Leroy.
Club vice president.
I do stuff. Lots and lots of stuff.
Okay, mini maker. We'll get back to mini maker. Get back. Any short term stuff?
No, I've been focusing mostly on Maker Faire stuff
Okay.
more than anything else.
Next.
Sean, my interest in Arduino is I'm hacking RepRap, a 3D printer with Arduino board on it to do bioprinting. We'll be able to do biological experiments, things like that.
Biological experiments. What kind of biological
It's
experiments?
building Frankenstein.
Could be, yeah. That's actually, I took a class one time on gene editing. It's something I'm interested in, things like that, gene editing.
You're going to be
Doing
doing gene
self-culturing.
editing?
Huh?
You're going to be doing gene
I've already
editing?
done it.
Oh,
You can
okay.
buy a kit and edit the genes of microbes.
Ah,
So
a little too late
that's the
for my
future.
genes.
Huh?
Yeah. A little
What?
too late for my genes.
That's too late. So that's kind of my interest in Arduino. I've been getting into Arduino code and for the RepRap and hacking some of that, and then I write Python code for a PC that sends G code down to a 3D printer.
Are you on the meeting announcement distribution list?
Now,
Do you want to be?
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Get you signed up?
All
Okay.
right. Okay.
Well,
Is this
good.
your first meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's new.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Okay. But this is just
So-
Arduino, or it's kind of all kinds of stuff.
Raspberry Pi, Arduino,
Okay.
ESP8266s, microcontrollers in general,
Right.
Electronics in general.
electronics in general,
Yeah.
some PLC guys,
IoT.
IoT.
Okay.
There's just
Whatever you're interested in, bring it up and hey.
Yeah. Okay.
See who's
Yeah.
Retro computing, basic computers from
Okay.
the
there's
70s.
several of us that own 3D printers. None of us are doing anything like that. But
I just bought a Prusa,
Hmm.
a Prusa 3i or something,
Right.
the kit.
Yeah.
I have the kit at home.
Mm-hmm.
It was delivered last week, but I haven't time to assemble it yet.
Okay.
I think this is a pretty nice thing.
Okay.
I used to use the printer bot simple, the metal one,
Mhm.
metal.
Okay.
Now I need a bigger area and use ABS. This printer is good for that because it had the heater and everything else.
Okay.
We have a guy that owns a laser cutting company. Cuts plastics mainly. Maybe Ray will get into metals someday. He's interested in metals. Interesting group.
yeah,
You said your name's Sean?
Yes.
You do homebrew?
What is a beer or what?
Yeah,
What?
because the new guy's supposed to bring beer.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's just joking. My name's Mike. I don't have anything. I'm here to learn from everybody.
Okay.
I'm Mike too. Mike also.
We have,
Mike
we
also.
have 3 mics.
I'm not working on anything, but I did have a request from some guy once. He lives in a lake. When he ever opens his door, the bugs come in his house.
Oh,
So he's wanting me to rig up just a proximity switch with a controller with a timer
Spring.
to put a blower on, blow the bugs away from his door.
Oh, when he comes in?
when he opens
I
his door.
spend months with
Okay.
him. Insurance.
That's
That'll be
I
easy
know.
enough.
That's
Big
why I thought
as
it's easy enough, you know.
Piezo, easy enough.
Cheap
Cheap.
air curtain. You need a pretty good sized blower.
Yeah, he's gonna do the blower part. He just
Yeah.
wants something that he can either turn on before he opens the door or have it just automatically kick on.
We think cheap. A piezo sensor probably drive that directly. And the piezo sensors are $4 or $5 now. And then the interposing relay to turn on the blower, it's gonna have to be a nice relay.
Yeah.
For 120 or 240 or probably 460 in your case, because you guys can go over. Get your current down. You know.
Yeah.
What else? Piezo? Cheap, simple, stupid.
Reed switch on the door.
Oh, that's even simpler
Yeah.
and stupider. I don't know how to say. Okay, switch on the door.
Overly complicated by putting an ESP8266 and a button on your phone. Yeah.
Like a job for pie.
Proximity switch. Yeah. And an interposing relay, or you can probably get a proximity switch that drives the blower directly. Probably get inductive
No,
kickback
you're still gonna need a relay in there somewhere.
Yeah.
or a triac. Okay, so simple. You don't even need a micro. How low can you go?
Yeah.
Steve wins.
Actually, I have some old switches that were for closet lights. And you screwed it to the door frame, and it was basically an extension cord with a push button on it. When you unpushed it, the light came on.
Yeah.
That would work as long as the door is open, the blower is gone. I'm Steve. The next biggest. I don't know. Nothing going on with me. I have
He's the president of the Central
cards, 8 per
okay.
page. I left in such a hurry I forgot my
Sea
glasses.
Lug.
No,
He's in my car.
Called Sea Lug.
Driving.
Sea Lug. Sea Lug.
You're up, Marcus.
User group. Sea Lug.
Oh, Marcus Davis. What have I been working on? Get out of there.
Just
John,
saying.
bring
A
him
box of
donuts.
chocolates?
It could have been something.
He always bring donuts for everyone.
No, those are not donuts.
No?
It's a rag.
Ah.
No, this is all my stuff for the show.
Okay.
Anyways, oh shoot. Let's see. I worked on. Let's see. This is a moisture sensor. Actually, I'm going to say we had an accident at home, but it was actually my wife. So she went to fill the tub up.
She succeeded. it sounds
She
like.
did. She was overachiever. So we went back downstairs, started watching TV. This is how bad it got. So we, what the heck is that noise? And so water coming down the back of the wall. I mean, it's like water coming down the back of the wall. So this is my answer to that. Now, not only is it, and I didn't make it so it was always active. So see the little red dot and the black dot? So you push this button when you start the water, and so it starts to beep, 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 beep. Now, not only is it beeping, it's also sending a MQTT signal to a hub, and then so once it actually the sensor senses that the water has gotten up, it's just basically a little bit over touching, then it'll start actually beeping faster. Beep, beep. So it's just by the fact that it actually beeps faster, and it also have a longer pulse, it's actually louder. And so it's also sending the signal. Now, I haven't sent it to send me an email or something when I'm not home saying, hey, would you go turn the water off? so that's actually, that's one of the things I've been working on. And so that's, this is going down to the show. Also, this is a while back ago to create this little temperature.
Temperature sensor.
Yeah. Let's turn around. So a temperature sensor. And the only reason I put a switch on it because sometimes you don't really want a temperature sensor, but pretty much everything I work on typically has
works on batteries.
Yes.
And you send every you're sleeping.
Yeah, that's actually sending every second. Yeah, it's sending every second, so it's actually transmitting us the temperature. And that's actually most of the time I use a battery, I end up using ESP now because of just
faster.
It's just oh god, the voltage, the difference in current drain is so significant. I mean, I think this is actually the moisture sensor is actually it's actually wireless. It's straight wireless. But even at that, I mean, it's still it sucks. It sucks it quick. But there are the batteries I'm using are rechargeable, so it's not too bad for me. Yeah. So that's what I got, and I see you got your display set up too. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit, I guess.
We're going to do something. I don't know what.
Yes.
Everybody seems to think I'm in charge.
You are.
You are officially in
You
charge.
are.
I named you.
That's right. You're the man. We'll help you though.
Okay. That sounds like that help. Yes, I finally got official word.
Oh, you did?
Yes. And then, of course, 20 minutes later, they changed the official word. So now the official word has been changed.
Okay, let's hear the change official word.
Yes. Setup now is on Saturday morning, 7 o'clock to 9:30.
Right before.
In the morning, yes, right before.
Okay.
Something about there was another large event going on the night before and something, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, we are allowed one car in their designated parking lot for drop-offs and pickups. We are still didn't say how many people were allowed, so that's still kind of up in the air a little bit. But anybody else, if anybody drives down there, they've got to park in the paid lot.
I'll probably drive, so but I'll pay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Because I'm not sure what I'm gonna be. What time?
How much is the parking?
I don't know. Last time I was down there, it was like $5 for the day. It wasn't horrible.
Yeah. And so we don't know if we have to. We probably, if you get there early, you probably don't have to worry about paying. Probably at that point. I mean, I would think.
Well,
they would consider that. It's probably pretty loosey goosey anyway.
I still think that we may have to all show up down there at like 7 o'clock and then split and go our separate ways and figure it out.
Okay, we can die. I mean, that's fine.
Or we meet somewhere around here and car.
Okay. All right,
we put all the projects in one car and another car.
That's what. Yeah. You can. Yeah.
You can meet here, for example.
Who's all going? I guess that's the
Put
question.
all the projects in your car.
And I can stay all day.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, Steve's gonna be there.
Yeah.
I
So
cleared my whole schedule.
Did you?
Oh, that's a big commitment.
You gonna be there, Jim?
Yeah, sometime.
Sometime. What's that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have
You
to
speak
make me
English
fair
too?
down.
Or?
well, I've got.
We don't need everyone there.
No,
We don't need everyone there just to set up.
No, but we want to see what.
If they're gonna
We
have,
should have somebody at the booth at all
they're gonna-
times. I
Mike,
think,
the other
and no
Mike,
one should
like,
have to be at the booth all day.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
So
Sully,
let's talk about
he's making
setup.
a video.
okay.
So
When
we're
we're set
collage of stuff. So
Yeah.
What time? Okay, setup time.
I think
Set up to 7 a.m. to 9:30
7 to 9:30 Saturday
Saturday morning
at the
they go
Union.
do all
at the
Mike's-
Union Terminal.
Hey, don't be asking questions, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
We gotta pay attention. This guy's in Command here.
I don't know nothing.
Okay, what time you think you want to get down?
7
there for setup?
o'clock. Am I
We
up
don't-
at 7 o'clock?
We don't do 7. I mean, what time?
I
do you
think, well,
I don't think it's
I
a
mean,
hard
our
setup.
projects are relatively small.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a box,
Yeah.
a box of robots,
Right.
and the
The box.
the wood thing,
Yeah.
and a projector,
Mhm.
and a screen. I mean, all that probably could go in one car. We probably could cram 5 people in one car and go down there.
Man, I'm driving my own car.
Everybody wants to drive, I think.
Everybody wants to
Everybody
drive.
wants to drive. I mean, you can take my stuff today and just stick it in your car and
Yeah.
have it.
Okay.
You know, so.
And I can give you the boards. You got room for the boards?
I got my car is completely cleaned out. I'm prepared for.
And that way, if we're
For
not
whatever.
dependent on.
I think I have to be there for setup because I have to sign the thing that says that I agree to all their stuff. I'm just not sure how you guys get in for free. If I know you have to pay for parking, but I don't know how you get in for free if I'm not there to say.
Well,
Or
it's,
part of
it's
my
for
group or
setup.
whatever.
You should be able to get in. Anybody should be able to get in at setup.
Yeah, I would think even that.
Yeah, but they have a form for that, for the setup.
Who's going to be there for setup or for?
No, I saw the form in Hive 1.3. They have 10 forms.
Yeah,
And you
see,
need to
they
fill-
never
fill it
gave
and
me
sign.
any form. The only form they gave me was the one that was
Because
the
they
liability
send you
form.
an identification or something to go into
That
to
might
the
be from Hive 1.3.
second hour. You know, only the authorized people can go.
I don't know
Because
how they.
they're not even. They're not going to be open for display.
Yeah, but to go by the back door, you need a pass or something that
Okay.
can give to you after you fill in the form.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw the form, but
Yeah.
it was just a paper.
They didn't give me any form. Maybe when we go down there, and
And figure out.
I fill out a form that says
What
who's
about
going
to
to be
put
there.
all the projects in your car here, and we go driving our cars, and we make there. Would be
So they don't describe how you'll gain access to the place.
Did they say
So-
where in the
we
building
can, we,
it's
we
gonna
can
be
meet
at?
here.
It's downstairs. It's in the basement, at the same place. And I guess there's a loading dock down there on the B side of the building or something that you just load in and out of.
We can meet here at 6:30 or something.
If that's what we want to do, we can meet early. Yeah.
And then everyone goes down and help there.
Do you guys want to go down there early and?
Early? Oh, you want to go early?
I
Not
need-
before 8 o'clock.
He just said negatory.
Not me.
I'll do it.
I don't know.
I give you
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
boards
I don't
so
know
you'll have the
if
boards.
I don't think we really need to be early unless it's just, you know, and I mean, unless if it was somewhere to go eat breakfast, I have to set up and go eat breakfast or something. Yeah, it'd be great.
Well, it starts at 10, so even after setup, there's only like a half hour, so it's not like we really can
By
go
8 o'clock, you
far.
got.
Well, no, that's what. But I'm saying if we want to get there at 7 o'clock, I mean, if we
we
get there
need
at
some
7
kind
o'clock,
of
we have to-
logistic and phones or something to call you, go back and go into with the stuff. Or
Yeah, I mean, 8 o'clock would be 8. How about 8 o'clock?
Yeah, 8.
but you sign an
But
agreement.
you want to
that
meet
you-
here about 7:30 and all call.
If we
Go
want to
down?
meet,
I want to meet you down there at 8. Everybody else,
yeah,
if you want to.
I'd say meet in the parking lot down there,
Okay.
Union Terminal. Everybody know where you
Just
can
go down there and be at 8,
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock in the parking lot.
Parking lot.
Just
will
like
be
out-
in the back.
Well, maybe in the front area, but you know, if you meet in the front area where you can see everybody can see each other, just be out front. We'll just meet there. How about that? Works? Yes. 8.
Works good.
Steve.
Sounds good.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Now
8
this
o'clock.
is Saturday morning. Friday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. Because
This
it's going to
this
be the
month.
day of the show.
The day of the show.
April,
Okay.
April 13th.
And the show starts 10 to 5, and then there's a load out period of time. Gather all our junk and
Get out.
get out.
Okay. All right. So we.
And I mean, See, I'm still. They gave us some more information, but they didn't give us enough information. But if you want to make,
Okay, some cards.
I didn't bring a pen. I forgot to bring the pen. I brought everything else.
Then after that, we
I'll
set
make
the,
up.
the phones,
Yeah, I'll
the
make-
numbers.
Okay, yeah, I'll make them
Yeah.
up at home. Cause I'll just make them.
Okay, group meetup,
Let me take a picture of what I got.
group meets,
We're gonna meet down there at Union Terminal.
Union Terminal,
Parking lot.
Terminal,
Hamilton County,
front parking lot
Ohio.
Down there on Dalton Street.
at 8 o'clock.
What in front of the big radio? Okay. How about that?
In front of the big radio.
And there.
I don't have one. No, I don't have one.
Maybe as
President-
Charles, but Dalton
Yeah,
runs,
President has a
Charles
pen.
runs into it.
Dalton runs this way.
Yeah, Dalton goes under.
Under it? Okay, I haven't been down there.
Jim, let me,
What's the name of the street that it's on?
Ezra Charles, a boxer. Or is it Dalton?
Yeah, that's good.
No, it's
Yeah.
not Dalton. It's, I would say.
He lives real close. to
I got-
us, so
I got crappy little stands we can stick them in.
Oh, those are cute.
It's a neat place. They redone them up.
That would actually print it all right.
5 or 6
Sort
of.
children
Yeah.
using them, the Holocaust.
Okay, so we have the meetup time, the actual
Most
start.
of those didn't print
Let's,
very well.
let's not digress here. We got business to do. What's the start time of the Mini Maker Fair?
10 o'clock.
Fair start is 10 o'clock.
Load in and out at 7 o'clock to 9:30, and the fair starts at 10.
The post office is still down there, isn't it?
It's behind it.
Behind it.
Seven to 9 is load up time, unload, setup time. Okay, we're gonna meet up, we don't know how we're gonna get in. Okay, we don't know how we get access.
We gotta break in. We gotta break in.
There is a door on the south side of the building for loadout. So
Door on south.
First, we'll be on the
You want me to
north
put my name on there?
side.
We're gonna do.
Put your name and phone, name and phone,
side,
and
okay.
we split it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I think it's a way.
Okay,
And-
it starts at 10 and ends at what?
5. And then we have load out 5 to 7. So we've got 2 hours to get
Get out.
stuff out.
So they're not gonna let you load out before 5.
Well, I suppose if
And
you
it's
only
gonna
had
be-
one thing, you could just
Pick it
pick up your one thing and walk out.
It's gonna be bizarre if everybody only can load out starting at 5. Okay. Okay.
Be a fire drill. Let me out.
Let me out.
I want to go first.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we're gonna
This-
see who's
this-
gonna be there, Leroy. When you gonna be there? You have your time selected?
Well,
You'll be there for the whole thing?
I pretty much have to be there in the morning because I've got to sign that thing.
Okay. What
So-
time you gonna be there? You gonna be there for the
I-
whole thing? You
I,
gonna be
I
there
was
start.
I was pretty much thinking I would be there for the whole thing,
Okay.
but
Would you,
but take a
10
break
to
somewhere.
5. Yeah. Well, that's
You can take a break and
understandable.
sauna around, go to the bathroom.
No, you can't
would
go
you
to
phone
that.
in two of
Bathroom
those
Get your
and be
cupcake
back?
or whatever. They got all kinds of stuff down there.
Now do what?
Put your phone number
No bathroom.
Oh.
break
in
for
two
you.
of those and keep one
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I could probably do that. I might be able to do that. I don't know what my phone number is.
That's a problem.
You never call yourself?
That's the problem. That's like the way he ever calls himself.
It's right off of 75.
And you'll be the coordinator.
You still trying to
right?
convince
So-
yourself where it is?
Oh, I know where it is.
I thought you had my phone number.
Well, to take an exit, you can take Western Avenue.
We
Well,
can
that-
put that, I put that in the meeting, the
Actually,
meeting
you take
announcement
Western
notes.
Avenue, right?
This will be the schedule.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody else want to hang out at the booth and do stuff?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we not counting?
6 of us. So
Do they have enough room for?
probably could rotate in and out
Yeah.
every couple hours or so.
I don't see needing more than 2 people there, really.
one
Yeah.
time?
Okay, so
If you don't need
Any
me to go,
volunteers?
if you don't need me to go, I won't go. But if you want me, I'll go.
We want you.
okay, Mike 1. What's
Do you want to go to the setup at the Maker Faire?
I'm not. I can rotate
Okay.
in or down.
We're not going to force you or anything.
Like you said, there's gonna be. You can walk around and look at other stuff.
Mike? What's your time frame availability?
I'm
What do
open.
you want to work?
I'm open for the
10 to
whole.
5.
I'm open wherever you want me.
Okay. We'll put you 10 to 5 open and see
I
what
can
else.
be the flex guy.
Vicente, you want to come during the regular time frame? You want to come during the regular, or you gonna do your taxes, or what?
No, I'll be around the full day over there. I think.
We'll figure it out when we get there. I think we'll figure it out when we get there. Just
Okay,
know,
just-
know everybody who's going
I need to
there.
be in another stand for
I'll
an
be
hour
able
or
to get there at
so.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
so,
That's what I'll be.
So we just
Go
want
in with
to
everybody.
say people that are going to be there, and we're going to float.
Yeah.
We got Mike and you for the full frame, and the rest walk-in
Yes,
drop-ins.
and share.
Unless we have somebody that wants to do a presentation or do a special thing.
Looking for sandwiches and
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean,
Leroy,
at some point, one of us is going to get hungry. So
Leroy could tap dance.
So we probably need to nail down the short time, maybe approximate
Scratch
short
Leroy tap
time.
dancing.
Projected short time for the people that volunteer. Jim, I'd say let's go for 10. I'm going to say projected short time is 11 for me. Okay, Vicente, when do you want to show up?
I'll be
And
in the
this-
setting. I'll be in the setting at 8.
8.
Okay, so you're set, but you're gonna have everybody's gonna be there for setup. Okay, and then when you coming back?
Are you? Oh, you going home or something? You leaving? Are you leaving?
I'll be around.
There's a winery right down the street.
Oh, man. Well,
I'll
I'm
be
not
there for 2 hours.
But we can
I'll be there. I'm.
establish there the schedule. You know, after the setting. Okay, I'll be here.
Okay.
I don't know now. I can say 11 to 12 or whatever.
Okay, well, this is just a projected say.
Well,
I think
I'll
I
be
think
there.
some of this is going to be a little play it by ear too, to see
Sure.
how
This-
many people are there.
This is
or whatever.
definitely play it by ear. We got full coverage with Mike and Leroy.
And I'll be there all the time. I mean, I clear my schedule.
Yeah.
I pretty much clear my schedule. I clear my schedule for that day, so
Yeah.
just go ahead and put me down for the whole event.
Okay.
Same here.
That's right.
Okay, Marcus and Steve.
I'll be out several times for coffee.
I haven't been eating a journal since they read.
Like I said, I think this is going to be a huge just. We'll wing it. We'll just do.
It's totally. It's yeah.
wing it?
It's
Okay.
sort of unorganized a little bit. It's
Yeah,
like
there's not space for 2 people inside the booth.
Yeah, there'll be room for 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I have 2 fold-up lawn chairs.
How many chairs?
Planning on bringing, or have
That's a
they
good
said 4
idea.
chairs?
We have 2 chairs provided, so
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
going to throw one of those
No, you can
fold-up
brace it.
chairs.
You want to put them in your car just in case.
I'm going to throw
Yeah.
a chair in
Maybe
my
just
car.
in case. I mean, it may be room to just hang around, sit around and hang out. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm going
maybe
to throw one in the
yeah,
back
that's a
seat.
good idea actually.
One of those.
we
What's your phone number, Leroy?
It is
513.
2997.
just hand that to him. I don't want everybody on the internet to know my phone number.
put it on the meeting announcement notes. So you're going to be the coordinator.
Yeah, that's
People
fine.
be calling.
You can do that. I just don't want everybody to hear it.
Okay.
Okay, the official address is
You're getting spooky as me.
1301 Western Avenue.
I already get enough spam calls. I don't
Which I
need
don't
more.
understand because that's in Charles.
Yeah. Well, that's on Western.
Well, that's their official address, but I don't exactly know. 1301 Western Avenue.
So see, yeah, really, we're gonna have we got 2 chairs, we got 2 people.
Yeah, I think the
and-
booths. I think the booths are set up meant for 2 people.
And then probably we'd kind of everybody drop by, and then
Well, if one of us needs to go somewhere or whatever, or we just grab Vicente or Marcus or whoever's roaming around at the time and say, hey, we need to go and do stuff.
Mike too, you're gonna show.
No, I've got other
Okay.
engagements.
And that's we have no pressure here. We just ask you. We don't care. You're gonna show.
Mark?
I won't be able to make it on Saturday.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm happy.
Okay.
I think
Well,
this
it's gonna be
is.
kind of. It's gonna be casual. We got 2 people staffed,
Covered, yeah.
so it's
I
gonna
think
be
this
just
is-
drop
Maybe
by.
people in the
Actually,
window.
use the bathroom.
I think this
yeah.
is.
That's casual enough.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a casual deal anyway. And as disorganized as it seems like it has been, I'm not so sure how busy we're going to be down there.
Yeah.
It'll be that's going to be interesting to see what's the
They'll
draw.
be all ready to go. And they'll
I
be
mean, you
five
know,
people
to tell the truth, I mean, even I listen to WVXU, and I haven't heard any advertisement whatsoever. Has anyone heard any
I
advertisement?
listened to WGUC and they haven't mentioned it either.
Right. So, has anyone heard any?
No.
Nothing. So that's not good.
They do a lot
That-
of
the only place I've seen it is on the Maker Faire website.
Right. Exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, you got to know to go
Usually
there, right?
they do public interest kind of stuff like that for GUC
Yeah,
and VXU.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
this-
Yeah, I haven't heard 2 words.
I know. So that's not
If they don't do it well, we'll let Leroy do it next year.
local 12 or something. Local 12 or something. I mean, it's just.
So what we might do to encourage is to maybe have a little get together, something at 8 o'clock when
But-
we have that time after the
Set up.
between 9 and 10,
And
you
figure
might
out what
hang
we're
up
actually
at-
doing?
Figure out a local place to have a snack or breakfast or something like that. Little.
Okay. Yeah.
So think about places nearby that might be a good place. McDonald's. I'll look for
Taco Bell and
McDonald's.
Frisch's are very close.
Who and who?
Quick,
Taco Bell and
Queensgate.
Frisch's.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot of what's down there.
Frisch's
really.
is
I'll
probably,
probably go down there.
could they serve us and get us out in an hour and get there and get back? Okay.
I would think.
Breakfast is usually they have. I think they still have. I don't know if they still have a buffet or not at Frisch's.
They do.
They do. So that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can, everybody can make arrangements. You know, you can do what you want to and gather up, or and that might be a good thing.
That might not be so bad. So we're meeting here like at 7:30 and heading down.
I'm
We're
going to
meeting
be
here
there
or we're
at 8.
going to meet?
You're
I
gonna
thought we were
be there
meet
at
there.
8, okay.
I'm actually
gonna
parking
bring
lot.
I'm going to give you
Parking
the
lot,
boards.
We're just going to meet at the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to ride, meet
Will you
here
open?
Huh?
at
Will you
7:30.
open the parking lot?
Oh, yeah, it's
If
open.
you want to
Yeah,
ride
you got
with
it
me,
before?
that's fine.
I'd rather ride.
It's
than
open.
drive.
The parking
Because the museum.
I'll
yeah,
meet
it's
you.
just yeah.
I'll
You just
bring
park, you
me
can
a-
just
I'm
park
gonna
out.
bring me a
Just
chair
park out in that area.
just
Don't
in
go out.
case
Don't go in the back, and then we'll have to find out where we're going.
I'll meet you here at 7:30.
Since both of you are
We
Any-
have plenty of space.
Anybody that wants
Can I give
to
you
wants
my
to
phone
ride,
number?
meet here at
Leroy, can I
7:30.
give you my phone number?
But
No, I don't want your phone number.
be aware, you're going to be there till 5 p.m.
Can you
at
pass
least,
that over to
so
him?
you're going to be stuck all
Give me
day.
his phone number. Write it down.
I live 3 miles.
Get
from
up.
the museum.
Oh, do you? You can walk over.
I'm not coming up here to go there.
Well, that sort of makes sense actually, because you live right next to it, pretty much.
Yeah, about 3 miles away.
Breakfast at Steve's.
If I can get the kid out of the bed.
That's right. Now we'll probably Frisch's will probably be good.
Okay, is that all we need to settle? Information, this information that I'm documenting is in the meeting announcements. In your meeting announcements, you can go to the live meeting announcement at the top and see this that's on there right now. Okay, well,
Here's Jeremy.
I'm gonna try to connect to that guy. Well, let's see, I can do a share, maybe. Cast.
Jeremy, you going to make a fair?
Yep.
Oh, he's going to be there.
Are you going to be in with the locksmith people too?
Okay, I'm castigated.
Hive 13.
Okay, so they're going to be down there.
He's a Hive 13.
Okay, this is the information we're gonna
You're a Hive
have
13.
on the, it's in the meeting
So make
announcements
us please.
now. If you want to look at this in your meeting announcements you got today, see this meeting announcement current?
Yeah.
There, that cursor is smaller on, but there it is. You just click on that, go to your meeting announcement, and click on that, and that'll take you to this. And the information will be there. Leroy has access to it if he wants to clean it up, because my notes are sometimes not full because I'm doing other things like putting information on new members in, and I might not remember what day it was on or something. So, couldn't happen, but theoretically that could happen. So you can get to this. If you get lost, you need Leroy's number. Just go to this link,
It's somewhere on there.
meeting announcements.
It shouldn't. Nobody should get lost. Everybody should know where we're going. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if I know where we're going. We're just going there.
So Leroy, back over to you. Anything
Um,
else?
It's good.
You've got power cords. Okay.
I have one thing, possible power. It's just straight.
That's really the only other thing that.
He's got the brochures printed out, and he's going to bring them in,
Okay.
and not bring glasses or something. Yeah. Either one.
I've got a bunch of little things but I'm bringing USB power for them. So,
Okay.
but we need to plug in the USB somewhere.
Okay.
But I've got a lot of little things that need to be powered
Yeah,
up.
all my stuff is not necessarily active, wireless or anything like that.
Yeah.
The one panel will be on, but it won't be. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
It works on the truck.
A lot of mine actually do.
Oh, yay!
A lot of my
Should
stuff,
have a sign.
and there is a sign. I've got the small one, not the big one. Unless somebody's got a 7 volt AC adapter, an actual AC, not a DC.
This is the Beta Bright or something.
Yeah, Beta Bright.
Anybody got a Variac? That's all you
Oh
need.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Variac? Nobody got a
7
Variac?
volts,
You don't have a
120
Variac? You're
amps.
kidding me. He's got everything.
I'll bring
probably
the
do-
small one. The small one's already programmed.
Yeah.
We've already got enough moving, colorful things.
But can they spot it? Well, I guess they'll see the toys. That'll get them
So,
there. Okay.
the small one's already programmed.
I think that it works with DC also.
Do what?
Because there is a bridge, dial bridge inside the Beta Bright. I was the representative of Beta Bright in Venezuela. But you can use DC also.
Mine doesn't like. I put a 7 volt DC
No,
on
you
it.
need to put a little more than 7.
Well, I put
nine DC.
I put a 9 volt on it,
And,
and it didn't like it. It was a 2 amp 9 volt,
the amps.
so it didn't like it. But it may be a bad sign because I bought that sign for $2. So
We're shocked that you be so cheap.
You pay double.
well, it may be a bad sign. It may not have ever worked. But $2 is $2.
Yeah.
That is a ISS. It'll tell you where the ISS is located.
Okay.
Of course, it's based on my home address, but who cares? It's close enough. And all I have to do is connect it to their Wi-Fi, and it'll start updating.
You glue this together?
Nope, it's just really, really tight. It printed a little bit too small.
This is for your car dashboard.
It
To
wasn't.
avoid any crash from the.
It wasn't, but I guess it could
Good
be.
idea.
This one here is just a robot mouth. It just flashing the mouth. This one here just says hello world. This one here, I forget what this one does. This one's the camera. It's running a camera demo. So anybody with
This is
a
the
cell
big
phone.
PC cam.
No, this is ESP32 camera. So anybody with a cell phone can actually just connect to this and then go to the browser website and see themselves. This one here is just a colorful NeoPixel demo. This one is, I forget what's on that, but it's something. This one's another ISS demo, which may or may not, it's not in a case.
Where does he find the time?
What's in the box?
And then I have probably at least a half a dozen robots that I'll bring, and maybe more than that, but they don't all have to actually do something.
Cycle them in and out too.
And then I've got, this is, there's 3 of them. This is the ESP mesh, so when they sync up, all the lights synchronize with each other. It's a stupid demo, but it's kind of cool to watch the lights just kind of flash at the same time. And that's it's colorful, and it's got lights, and it's got movement.
Power hungry.
How did you find out about us, Sean?
Oh, meetup.
Meetup. So you,
I didn't deny anything at all.
What were you looking for?
Robotics.
Oh,
automation.
okay.
I didn't bring any robots.
I got to do the new member dance. This is the meeting announcement. You have a copy mailed to you already. It's what I've been doing, and I don't know what's going on. Marcus,
That's why you didn't know we're gonna know.
what day it was on, because I had some confusion earlier. Whatever.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah. Do we have various links on here? Various things we have access to. There are the quick links. I need to show him that. The calendar is just points to meetup.com. Meeting announcement is this document that we're looking at now. If you want to see what I've been typing in and what Leroy's been typing in before the meeting.
Don't blame Leroy.
Well, you type in sometimes, not much lately. But
Is that a slam?
link to the meeting videos. These meetings are Leroy makes them available if you want to meet the meeting. If you're out of town or subject you want to see, you can look at that. We don't advertise that except when you come in to get the meeting announcements, because we want you to be aware of what you're getting into. We have let's see. Google Plus is dead. I can take that out of there, huh?
Yes, Google Plus is dead.
There's the GitHub link. Does the GitHub have good information, Leroy?
The GitHub, all of my demos, the code for all of my demos is in the GitHub right now. So
So
I would-
that's the correct link?
yes,
Okay.
so I would
And,
say that there is good information there. Or-
And the club website's there if you want to look at the
Moderately
club
decent
website,
information.
and our charter and all that stuff is there. Some tidbits. We have our Ghost Chickens in the Sky, link to Ghost Chickens in the Sky, which is required that you view that before you
It's
attend the
required.
meeting. You should have already seen that. And the Package Thief versus Glitter Bomb Trap is a good viewing. This is our normal what's going on this week for April 11th, Vicente stuff. And here's the current Mini Maker Fair stuff. I'll clean that up a little bit. And
Mike Solon's coming down there too, isn't he? He's doing a slideshow.
Well, it's just gonna run though.
Okay.
He's out of town right now. And I've got the
But
slide.
you'd have to slide
I've
to-
got the thing.
Okay.
You want me to put it on an SD card?
Yes, yeah, well, micro SD or thumb drive, either. I'll have my laptop, I can transfer it.
Okay.
anyway.
We need to put that up somewhere and put a link if you, if it make it.
It's on there. There's a
It's
link up there already.
Yeah, you went past it. It was up there.
Okay.
To the video.
Good. Is it a link you just click on it and it plays it, or does it go you to the Dropbox and you had to pick it out of the Dropbox? Because I couldn't get in the Dropbox. It was not pretty. I
Okay.
couldn't find it when I got in the Dropbox or whatever.
Oh, it was there.
Okay,
I hope
put
it's
a
there.
link to it where you click it and it plays it. That's what I want.
I think it does. Go back.
It plays it? No.
I think it did. I think
Okay.
once he got it the second go around, I think he you didn't have to go to Dropbox.
But see, this is the kind of stuff. I'm an organizer. I do team lead stuff, and this is the kind of stuff that drives me insane. Okay, where is it? Quick links? No.
No, keep going. I saw you. You had it on there.
I thought it was there.
I thought I saw it too.
The other,
Yeah, I think it's
Up.
I think it's-
Okay.
go on.
there it is. Big one.
Okay. Let's see.
BlueDropbox.com.
Yeah, that's important.
This. Click on this link here. Okay. Boink. Oh, this could blow us up. This would be a good test for our software. Leroy's got some nice software there that allows us to show stuff up here sometimes.
It's not doing nothing.
It's
Sometimes we
It's-
stretch it when we do videos.
It opened it in a different tab, I think.
Yep.
Oh yeah. So now I got to recast it because I was just doing simple. Cast. Sources. I'll just, okay, it's cast tab, okay. But it's ignoring me. I'll cast the desktop. But I see a bunch of items. I don't see a movie, I see pictures.
Do you want to see it?
I expect when you click this to see a video. And I don't want anybody to have to do something, use their brain, because you know if there's that, I couldn't get to it, which is probably the reason we're here. Yeah, it's I can't cast a tab. Let's see.
There it is.
Signal. Oh, is it up there? No, that's
Mike, this is Mike's show.
This is the final version. The very last.
okay. I'll just send me a link to that, and that'll get that taken care of. I'll include it. That one. Okay.
I'm not sure where you're loading that from. When I go to look at the Dropbox page, it is just a bunch of images. I mean, if there's a movie in there, it might be in the middle of it.
It's in there. It's
Okay.
it's called movie 12_8.
Okay.
Probably what we need to do is just make the final version and just rename whatever we have to the final version if we update it. That way they can always point to one. At the bottom of the meeting announcement, we do have folders available if you want to publish stuff to the club. Everybody, if you want a folder to do a presentation or to have your documentation, I'll give you a folder and then say, okay, go look in Jim's folder. If you want to see what I've done, you can go look at Jim's folder. And it points to my project work and wherever I've done stuff. And also we have a club member participation notes. Every week the meeting announcement information is drug out and put in the club member participation notes. This is a handy for people who want to know what we do. You can go see what we've been doing. And I do have promote some books over the library, listing of books that I like, audiobooks mainly, and let you know that the library, they offer us this place. We do promote their using books, reading books. They have Overdrive, which you can load on your phone and borrow any books
Yeah, through the Ohio Digital Library Network.
through the Ohio Library Network, which is connected to a national thing.
Yeah.
And there are thousands of libraries or members.
Yeah.
So you can download audiobooks, and most of the
E-books.
current books are here, available. A lot of them are text. They have a lot of audiobooks too. They do have some video stuff you can download. They have all kinds of stuff. So we kind of promote that too. Okay. At our closing time is 7, 5 minutes till my phone will go off and I turn into Hitler at that point. I start inviting you to leave. I'll turn out the lights because we try to be a good patron of using the library, so I'll be herding people out in a pseudo-aggressive manner. We try to be nice, but it's not necessary sometimes. So expect that. And come in, you can come in early, come in late, we don't care. The room opens at 5, the meeting starts at 5:30. Come in at 5, we'll be about 4:30. We usually show up in the break area. If you want to come in and see what the latest gossip is, you can come into the break area. And leave early, come late, we don't care. Come in late, no, maybe not. Come in early, come in when you can. We have regular members that come in late. That's fine. We may not catch you, but that's what we do. And we have our philosophy is freedom from fear. You come in here, you don't have to worry about somebody asking you, where's the trash can transport stop? Or anything like that. And we don't.
Or where's the Alexa skills presentation?
Yeah.
I gotta do that.
So,
Got it back for you.
yeah. So it's freedom from fear. You come in, if you don't have anything to say, if you just want to listen, you just say, I just want to listen, and nobody's going to say a word because that's the way we are. And we try not to criticize people. Leroy does a lot of work. Vicente does work. Marcus does work here, and put this stuff together. It's a lot of work, and we want to be positive. We try not to criticize the people that are doing. We try to be helpful and courteous and positive. PMA, positive mental attitude. That's us.
Until 7 o'clock.
until 6:55.
Yeah, really.
And then we turn into
Fear is okay.
Hitler. Okay, anybody have anything else? Oh, one more thing I want to say about this. This is $11. You can get 2 of them significantly cheaper. It's a spotlight. It draws about 1 amp. It's 1,200 lumens, which is good for spotting people at the end of your driveway. They're highly intimidated, by the way. The guy that came in to pack the telephone pole with make it long-lasting stuff at the bottom, he was intimidated. He thought there was a camera. Well, there were several cameras. I showed him at that point, but yeah, you think it's a camera. It's a motorcycle lamp. 1,200 lumens. It's pretty neat.
12-volt power supply.
12 volt draws a little more than 1 amp. I typically have 2 amp 12 volts for security cameras, so I'm just plugging into that. Anybody else have something you want to talk about? Marcus, you got nothing to talk about?
I thought we were doing. They just.
It's a work in progress. No, I bring it to show what we are intending to show in the
Okay.
in the
What happened to
fair.
what happened to the little creatures? Are you gonna put the creatures on the elevator?
Batman?
They're in the box.
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping. They're getting ready for Saturday.
I will put Darth Vader and Empire Troop
Oh.
together
Okay.
instead of them.
Instead of
little
little
bears, right?
Little bears. Yeah, little bears were going up and down.
What is the range?
But the idea is to have a couple of buttons for the kids.
Oh.
Push the button and randomly the elevator will change the floor, and the head will randomly move right, left.
What's his range of motion? What's the head's range of
360.
motion?
It's like 360.
360.
You can go all the way around.
He gets to spin all the way around.
Okay. Should be fine.
I need to put some tape, duct tape around it. This is the range.
Ouch.
This is the Exorcist.
Yeah.
The software is running. I made it to paint using 2 cans of different colors. And put a platform. But after a while, the 2 colors was from different brand, didn't mix, and was a total mess.
It was all over. So you made that originally so you could paint.
I was looking for a special blue, a shade of blue, and tried to mix two blues of different shade, and that was.
I knew it. He was trying to create the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, that's right.
I
I
knew it.
was trying to make the blue of the Altair. No, it's
Necessity is the mother of
special
invention.
blue. I program it for 3 minutes, turn, and then it shut down automatically. This was done with PVC pipes and several plastic balls. I use it for the slingshots. There are inside
the
several,
ball bearings?
yeah.
Is that a stepper in there or a DC motor?
It's the stepper motor.
Anybody have anything they want to present next week?
I think we can talk about the. I think we should do a post-mortem on the.
Recap of
show.
the Maker Fair?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because is this the first year you guys actually doing it?
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we can come maybe while it's fresh to come back and at least talk about maybe what we can do next year to make it better if we do it.
If we, or even what we could do, because Dayton will have theirs, I think, in September.
We'll do open topic, mini Maker Fair, post-mortem.
This is automation.
You still need your little people to ride it.
Excuse me?
I said you need your little people to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before when he
extended-
had it doing, he actually had it where it would actually go to there and it would actually adjust to that floor. So he actually had a little more intelligence on it before. It was good.
There will be a ultrasound sensor.
Okay, you gotta get from the back.
Yeah, this
Everything's always in progress, right?
ultrasound sensor here.
He'll be working on. He'll be working on what we're doing.
It's not quite right. It's not quite right.
For the show opens.
This is the caution here. Emergency stop.
It's over travel.
Yeah.
Leroy, what's in that box, the red box in front of the
robot.
cardboard?
Oh, this is a toy robot that Vicente brought me to play with. And I don't know anything because I just got it.
Me neither. I pay $5 for it in a Traders World.
Traders World.
I bought
Flea market.
five drones and the robot, and each one was $5. The drone works.
Works like a Banshee. It's the Air Viper.
Sky Viper?
Sky Viper is the 2700. That would be, geez, I forget the name of it.
They
But,
have all
it is a
the-
little screamer. It's about this big. Has GPS. It flies at, I'd say, 30 miles an hour. It seems like it hauls about
For $5.
720p camera.
It's stuff returned from Amazon, but they have big tables and you can just pick whatever
is
you
that
want
right? Wow.
by $5. Anything.
Anything.
Must have a LiPo battery in it.
Trader's World is a flea market on 175.
There's a.
You have that one, go get your other one out of the tree, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I got a new one, you know. I had the second one in the tree for a while.
Uh-oh.
Only one day, though. Only rained one
The
time.
Gail walked outside and just shook her head and got
She
back
never
in.
knew about it.
Yeah, there you go, there you
Missing
go.
his tray. Oh,
See,
maybe.
There
this
you
is
go.
recorded, but I say she's not here today.
We'll keep that between us.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to keep those on the
Yeah, that's right.
There's his little tray. There's his little tray to carry a pop. That would be a dangerous thing to.
You will use it in a meeting to show how it works and what it does.
Oh, yes. This looks very, very sophisticated. Go forward, go backwards, and spin around. At some point, I did get Ducky Town robot. Ducky, it's artificially intelligent AI learning street signs, street maps kind of deal. I haven't built it yet. It's sitting in a box, but I bought it.
Oh, one of the rules here is you don't ask Leroy why he bought something. That's not what we do.
Cause.
Or if you need anything before you buy it, you ask if he's got one.
Because he's got an inventory.
Between me and Vicente,
He's
we
got
probably have
inventory.
it.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes he doesn't realize all the inventory he has.
What?
I'm looking for a photo interrupter switch. Or something you can recommend, or
I have a really, really, really old one. But
okay.
no.
But I want the emitter and the receiver kind of separate. I want to be able to mount them that way.
My
Like that.
yeah, it's one of the old door thingy-mabobs from Radio Shack. Big black box.
Oh, I need like something really small.
Yeah. See, I don't.
Okay, I'll order.
What size and what distance between sensors?
I'd say about 4 inches, but I want it to have pretty good precision, like millimeter or less precision
How big
on the
is
position.
How big's the next one?
Okay.
Have some-
It's like Adafruit had something I thought about ordering, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything like that.
Infrared, right?
I've got infrared. I've got one that's actually a proximity sensor that's surprisingly accurate. Not exactly
Really?
sure where it's at, but I can find it.
Yeah.
And it's adjustable.
I've got a time of flight sensor that might work.
No, I need like something very precise position, like when something moves and interrupts the beam.
Yeah.
I want to know that to less than a millimeter precision.
Yeah. This time of flight sensor is pretty sensitive, but it only works down to 30 millimeters. So
Okay.
anything smaller than that, it
Yeah.
does not work.
Yeah.
If you can get something off to the side with a flag on it, you can use a sensor out of the house and that'll give hundreds of a millimeter precision.
Take the mouse apart.
Yeah.
And mount it.
Yeah,
Okay.
then you
Those
just
ways.
have a slit aperture,
Okay.
and it'll give you a very positive signal.
Oh, okay. All right. Then
the ones on the
special
wheel are
electronics
the
though?
easiest to get.
I'm
Is there
a
special
little
electronics
lost.
I would have to have
Looking
to
for a
drive
limit
it?
switch
Or-
or
No, 5
set-
volts
to
to
set
drive
a
the
zero
LED,
position.
You need a resistor in there.
Like a photo
and
interrupter
the output
switch.
is generally an open transistor
interrupt
output.
switch
So
for?
it's an open collector. It
Yeah.
will short to ground when it's illuminated.
What's the distance on that, dude?
Well, they're very short, but that's what I'm saying. If you can get a flag off to the
Oh,
side,
right.
then it's very repeatable and very precise.
Yeah, it's very narrow beam, that laser in there.
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
the wheel actually has little slits in it, and most mice, there's probably 250 slits around that wheel, and the wheel's this big around. So I mean that gives you an
Yeah.
idea.
You're talking about the middle the finger wheel.
Yeah.
You're not talking about the laser, where there's like lasers and that bounces. And
Right. Yeah.
That's not that one.
That'll give you a USB signal of it moved, but you've got to do interpolation.
So take it apart and figure out how that wheel
yeah, just use
sensor works.
There's a push button switch on the wheel for the push, and then there's an LED on one side and a receiver on the other.
Okay.
And it actually shines through the wheel or through a second wheel attached to the first one.
Yeah.
And those are very precise.
Okay.
It gives you 2 signals that are 90 degrees out of phase.
I think you ought to demonstrate that to us. That's interesting.
I can do that.
I think
Smart
you should. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty interesting.
And if you find an older mouse, like
You hear that?
PS2 mouse,
Yeah, the top.
you don't have to worry about all the USB stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it
If it
down.
has a physical ball in it, it'll have more of those little lights and detectors.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
Give me some notes on that. You gonna demo that next week?
Not next week.
How
but
about
I
no?
can-
Yeah, not
I
next
can
week.
bring a
That is
mouse.
interesting, though,
This is a
when-
mouse. It blinks.
yeah.
That is interesting to me. I never thought of. Whole new paradigm, Steve.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd be interested to see that actually play with or something. Whenever he's ready. Not just bring a mouse. We want to see the guts.
Yeah, gutted
We want
mouse.
to see the guts. That's pretty interesting. That was all right. That's a good idea.
If you want really, really precise, you can get a cheap caliper. You can pick those things up for $8 at Harbor Freight, and those will give you thousandths of an inch repeatability.
What's it called?
That
Digital caliper?
The little digital color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's more to reading those. Though if this is something where you only want it after a couple of minutes, they automatically shut off, and when you move them, they turn back on. So you can get a signal off of the display that it just moved.
Yeah. No, I'm moving something in front of the beam.
I don't know.
That's one. So maybe that mouse thing.
I am lost in the conversation, but this is a new sensor, a limit sensor with high precision, low cost for 3D printers to reach the flat tools.
How to get that better. Yeah.
I saw
It's
this
like a proximity sensor. That.
today I saw it today in Twitter. It's a sensor that touch any surface, and there is a force sensor or something that can level anything against any kind of material.
Is that like a magnetic field or?
No, I think that there is a strength gauge or something here that feel that something touch.
Touch, though.
Like, what do they call those?
It's
Crystal.
maybe tiny deformation of
Yeah.
some material or something.
Yeah.
But it works with any surface. You don't need
Yeah.
to have metal or whatever. I don't know if it's
Not lately.
But it has a touch, though, doesn't it?
My wife saw his wife.
I wonder if those will work upside down. Well, if it's
Oh,
just a
right.
physical switch in there,
Right.
it works by being pressed. I'm wondering if you can turn it upside down and it still works.
I just saw the picture and,
Yeah.
and remember the. I think that Adafruit is selling it. It's called 3D Touch.
How much from them?
It's expensive.
High precision
It's
3D
$28, right?
something.
How much?
$28.
28. No, this is Australian dollars.
Oh, is it? Is it all Australia?
28,
Australian
maybe 20.
dollars is almost the same as American.
No, no.
Is that right?
Okay, 27.
Don't need that.
Almost the same.
Green Tech is the 3D printer auto leveling sensor. $18.99. $12.99 in eBay. I'm going down. $15, $12.
It's a little cheaper. It's about $20. There was a time when the two currencies were almost exactly the same.
Leroy, I don't believe this.
What?
It's playing it. This is my PC playing that without blowing up. This should blow sky high.
It's not playing it well.
It's much better than the blow-ups that we've had where there's nothing left. This is amazing. So our software is it's something else besides the software that's affected us previously. This is much better.
Yeah, it's called Windows.
Windows. Oh, this is not Windows,
This is.
but this fixed it. A later version of
Chrome.
Chromebook. It seems to have fixed it, unless you fixed it.
You will green screen?
Windows is better now. You're saying Windows is wonderful.
I will never ever say Windows is wonderful.
We have
Yeah,
Windows
he's
bigots. We have Apple bigots. But not too many Apple bigots anymore.
I will never
Microsoft
I will
bigots.
never ever claim that Windows is wonderful. It is,
A necessary evil sometimes.
and it's approaching being better-ish.
This is the slideshow that Mike one put together.
And I feel sick just saying that.
Feel
And
dirty.
that Leroy
Feel dirty.
contributed to.
Yes.
Get that Windows off of me.
If you run any sort of Sophos antivirus, be cautious of updates lately.
Actually, I don't run antivirus on this machine at all.
That's great.
Just Windows Defender.
Yeah, well,
It's from what I've heard, it's just more or less as good as any of the others.
I use
gotten
this
better.
I
It's
use
gotten
this
better,
once a
but-
week for down here, and I don't even turn this laptop on during the week, really.
All right, okay. We're gonna be doing the slideshow, so it's got automation technology.
And
This is a different version of than we saw.
This should be the latest
yeah,
one.
this is the last. This is the final.
I put a link directly to it. I pulled up the video and copied the page, but it still didn't play it directly. I had to click go a couple of times. First it showed me all the pictures and then selected that one so you can kind of get to it.
It's a robot
That's cool.
now.
Why does it always look so surprised?
Who is who?
Oh, does anybody know of stormtroopers for hire? I've got a nephew getting married on May 4th. And I thought, just for kicks, I could hire somebody just to kind of hang in the parking lot, you know,
Google search.
for a few minutes or so, and just
Invite
get his mind
hire.
wandering. It's like, all right, what is this? Yeah.
What is that, the 503? The 503 squadron or something? They're an international squadron.
You have a costume now?
And I do not. I'm not a member, but they have a website. They usually do charity events, and they donate whatever to charity. So you may be able to find somebody through there. But they're the only ones that I know of that they're around here. That's who. That guy was part of the 503.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, I figured I'd go on Craigslist under gigs and see what pulled up.
Might be Squadron 503. Just look up Stormtroopers 503rd Stormtrooper whatever, and you should be able to find it. There's Frank. We're missing Frank.
The late Frank. Frank was always late.
Oh, that late. Okay.
Frank, the late Frank. Hey, that's in that box.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. It's like ass.
And sometimes
How's the
cupcakes.
bike project going?
Oh, it's finally warm enough, but I just came back from a week's vacation, so getting anxious to get out and test drive it.
Hi, little robot. Hi, fire control. Dun dun dun.
Okay, now back to the start it again. Cool.
No sound?
No,
Too heavy?
You don't want any. We can't hear it.
we're
You gotta be.
That's where I get the phone actually.
one of the first things I signed when I agreed
Yeah.
was
No noise.
we wouldn't have a whole lot of noise.
You're gay.
Okay.
So we just did away with sound altogether. That means we have to whisper.
We can do Star Wars theme and real low, you know.
I was wondering if anybody knew here, are like high schools and libraries around here getting 3D printers?
Libraries
Libraries are, but like high schools, stuff like that, they don't have stuff like that available.
High schools should have accessibility issues. They wouldn't know general public in high school, public libraries.
But I mean, for the students to use, like, 'cause like they've gotten rid of shop, haven't they?
It depends on
Butler Tech.
the. It depends on the
It's
high
about
school.
our tech, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that Lakota has some 3D printers,
Yeah.
but I don't know about anywhere
All
else.
the
Miami
tech
University
schools, Great
does.
Oaks and Butler Tech.
Probably.
Lutheran High School in Madison, Wisconsin has one.
Well, okay, we're not really
There's
close.
one
We're not really
grandkids-
close to
That's
that.
one the grandkids use.
Yeah.
You don't need one to use one.
No,
do
I
you?
have my own, but I was just, it's something I think they should have in high school. Just like I keep hearing, they don't have shop anymore in high school. They
Yeah.
don't have anything like that, and so I don't know what.
They
do
farmed
anymore.
that. They farmed all that to the tech schools, Butler Tech and Great Oaks.
But still, high school students can use.
Yeah.
They have to go
They
to
have to
special
go to the
school.
They
Yeah.
they have most of the junior highs and high schools, at least around here, have like the first robotics clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
Um,
fact, at the Maker Fair, Highland Heights, Kentucky, they're going to have their robotics club there for northern Kentucky.
Yeah.
I know my niece, she did first when she was in junior high, but she wasn't really all that into it, so she did do it when she got to high school.
Yeah.
Did you say Madison? Were you from Madison?
He did.
You did, okay.
Yeah.
Just,
I would say
In-laws.
some of them Indian Hill that were wealthy schools, they have
okay.
some.
They have like electronics.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
My
Yeah.
cousin was there.
And then the other schools that farm it out to tech school. These kids
Yeah,
take hold.
yeah.
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 It's really not, you're part of the public school,
Yeah,
but
I've
you take your English and stuff at your regular school, and then you go to Diamond Oaks or Great Oaks or Butler Tech.
You
or
can-
County.
All right.
So you're
Yeah.
that way, they don't have redundancy in all these schools, so they pay to the tech school.
3 minutes.
Right.
So they don't.
What?
They used to have.
3 minutes to the alarm.
More and more that's gone away.
I would be not be
So
casual.
they-
The tech would be
So they don't have
flapping and
redundancy.
lights blinking.
But the library's here when all